What's the situation?
Alright everybody, welcome to What's the Situation, Captain? My name is Yasif.
Oh, and I'm Nadeem.
Nice there to do. And this is just a podcast that we decided to create just so it allows us to talk about some video game news, TV show news, movie news, and just give our input on some of these topics and maybe provide some reviews on certain TV shows and movies that we may come across.
Yeah, because our opinions are highly sought after.
Oh, of course, definitely finest opinions out there.
Of course.
Nadeem, what is the situation?
Situation today, streaming services, especially nowadays with the whole Corona thing. Everyone's at home, you know, they're watching TV, but what if they're not getting the best experience?
Yeah, they want to know the top quality, where to go to, right? The cream of the crop.
The best of the best.
They want a new source, you know?
Of course. We're the only ones that can tell you.
We're the only ones, nowhere else. Don't listen to anyone else. We are top tier information.
Only us.
Only us. All right, so I guess we'll just jump into it. So as we all know, Netflix, king of streaming services, but is it still king, Nadeem? Is it really still the king?
That's what we'll figure out today. Also, new streaming services, some of them a bit older, but like the new ones such as Disney Plus, that people are saying that might topple Netflix. I don't know, we'll see. Just keep listening and we'll tell you if that's the truth.
Well, we won't actually start talking. We'll just keep telling you to.
We'll just keep telling you to keep listening. Find out next time on What's the
Find out
Situation.
next time, not this time. Next time, everything's just a promo. All right, so Netflix used to be the king, right? They started off streaming service, charged about $8.99 or $9 per month. They had a ton of movies, ton of new TV shows. It was really popping off.
Yep.
It came in and just completely axed Blockbuster.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
F in the chat.
Gone now.
Blockbuster. F in the chat.
Oh yeah, so it was really the benchmark, right? It was the baseline that everyone looked to.
Yeah, everyone's copying it basically, trying to
Exactly.
beat Netflix. But can
Yeah,
they?
but can they? I mean,
Find out next time.
Find out next time. But I don't think they really need to do much to beat it now, right? Because we were talking about this. So their new plans, they've tiered plans, right? Including more, allowing for more computers to be used, allowing for more accounts, right? I think their new premium plan is about $16 a month, right?
$16. The basic
So
plan
that's
is
a
$9.
yeah, that's a tiny bit of a jump from 9, right?
Yeah.
$9 a month, that's about 180 a year, right? But 16 a month, that's about 192 a year, right?
Don't ask me. I fucking suck at math.
Yeah. I definitely didn't just pull up my calculator and then just plug in 9 times 12. Also, did I say 180? I meant to say 108.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Only the top
You know,
tier
I thought
information.
something was missing there.
On
Like,
that.
how'd you get from
Something
180 to
seems fishy.
192
Yeah.
up
Shh. Don't doubt us. This is top tier information, all
Of
right?
course, trust our opinions.
Of course. Don't second guess.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah,
Netflix.
but,
Netflix is
It really
expensive.
really wouldn't be good, right? Because you would think, all right, maybe $16 a month increase. All right, maybe they've added new shows, you know, spiced up their platform a bit, you know, added some new stuff to watch. No, they really didn't. Did they? Kind of be the opposite.
Yeah, no, Netflix is losing a lot of its movies and some TV shows because other streaming services are taking them. The companies they're partner with are taking back their movies from Netflix and just creating their own streaming services. And so Netflix
Exactly,
is
like the pinnacle of binge watching in our culture, Friends and The Office. Those are gone now, right?
yeah, they're gonna be gone.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone soon. I remember they used to have Avatar: The Last Airbender, a great show.
I think
highly
I think
recommend.
it's coming back.
It is coming back now, but they did get rid of it,
They did get
which I
rid
was
of it.
cheesed at.
But
Yeah, I was planning on rewatching it for the eighth time, and then I just popped on Netflix, and it was gone. I'm like, geez, what am I gonna do with my life now? Right?
Never seen it.
Never. Oh well, that's live a sad life, my friend.
I
Um,
do. But
Yeah, and then to counteract this, they kind of started creating their own shows, right?
Yeah, their original content has gone way up. Like they're greenlit anything these days.
No, anything like slap a Netflix logo on that, boom.
Yeah, that's
Amy Schumer even got her own show. I mean, like,
everyone got their own show.
I know, but I mean, some quality of them, they started off really good, right? Like they had a bunch of the Marvel shows, like the big Marvel, and that was the way to really draw them in.
Yeah, but
they
now
had,
that Disney took Disney Plus,
yeah,
those shows are
yeah.
been axed.
I mean, to be fair, the only good one really was really Daredevil, but that's for another time. Find out next time on.
The best show. Yeah, no, Netflix lost kind of a big one with the Marvel shows, but like they're making up for it nowadays. Like they're doing like Stranger Things is a big one, and now The
Oh, yeah, it's
Witcher,
still popping
which
off.
is great.
Which so good, so good.
And
They still have Last Kingdom on there, don't they?
yeah,
Or is that gone now?
no, Last Kingdom no, that's Netflix. It's so good. New
Okay,
season
yeah.
came out today.
New season. Oh yeah, I still haven't seen it.
Well,
That's
No, find out next time.
Find out next time. But yeah, I mean, they're still trying to catch up, but it still hasn't really been in the glory days, right? Like,
Yeah, no, they've lost.
especially even movies. Have you noticed that there's not like a whole lot of
Movie-wise,
movies to
Netflix
watch
has,
on there, right?
Yeah, no, like you look through the catalog, you spend an hour, and like none of these movies really catch your eye.
Yeah, especially it's like random assortments because I don't know if this is still a thing because I haven't looked on it in a while, but I always remember they had like they would have like they would have some movies from a series, but not the whole set. Like I think they had Batman, no, they had Dark Knight Rises or Dark Knight or something,
The
but they
Dark
didn't
Knight
have any of the
trilogy,
other
last
Batman.
I checked, is on Netflix. All of it.
Is the whole thing?
Whole thing's on Netflix now. I know
'cause
sometimes
I
they would
remember
only
they-
have some of them, but now all of them are there. Probably will
Yeah,
change
it's like
later.
what am
but-
I? Okay, I guess I'll just start halfway through the trilogy and then not figure out how it ends or something. But yeah, I mean, movie wise, I don't.
Yeah, no,
I seem
Netflix
to be a bit lacking.
Netflix seems to be losing movies, and especially what is it? Now TV shows as well. Like now that you mentioned The Office and Friends, like those are like the biggest like factors for why Netflix was so successful because people like love binge watching those shows, and now much of their like original content hasn't really made up for it comedy wise. Yeah, I mean, drama wise, they make excellent shows there, but like comedic wise, I've yet to find a Netflix show that's funny enough.
Yeah, a
as
lot
those
of
ones.
they're really relying on their own original things. But so, what are some alternatives there, Nadim?
What do you mean?
What are some alternatives to Netflix now that it's
Okay, well, obviously we need to talk about the big one, Disney Plus.
yes, very very reason you have Disney Plus,
I
right?
do, and honestly, I would not recommend it.
It really unless you're like a
The only reason
diehard
you
Marvel
oh, no.
diehard Marvel fan or like you want to rewatch Tangled for the 12th time. I don't
No,
know.
no. So like here, this is my listen closely, boys and girls and whatever, to my review of Disney Plus. If you have a family, then Disney Plus. If you have a family and you don't really care much about your content, like you don't care much about streaming services, you just want it for your kids, then Disney Plus is definitely the way to go. It is cheaper than Netflix, especially since Netflix for family plan it's $16 a month. So like
How much is Disney Plus?
Disney Plus is $7 a month.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, Disney Plus definitely has a lot of kid-friendly content. So if you just want a streaming service for your kids, so they can shut up and shit, then definitely Disney Plus. But if you want, but the thing is, there's not enough content adult-wise, which is a shame because Disney does have has acquired a lot of adult content from Fox, but they haven't put it up on their streaming service because it's not kid-friendly and it doesn't fit their platform.
Yeah, so what kind of content do they have right now, Nadim?
Right now, obviously you have all the Disney movies, princesses, Pirates of the Caribbean. You have all their Pixar movies. You have Star Wars, and all the Marvel shows, Marvel movies.
And movies, Marvel movies, yeah.
Yeah. Those are the big ones, really.
Yeah, and then they're coming out with their solo series, right? So obviously, most recent big news, Mandalorian. That
Mandalorian.
had come out, right?
Yeah, that's the only
What
thing
other-
that has come out that is worth watching. I mean, and Clone
That
Wars
is
as
true.
well, but like other
Mm-hmm.
than that, like their original content so far has been extremely lacking.
Yeah.
So
up,
in the way it is
the-
right now, I do not recommend it whatsoever. It's extremely lacking in content.
But I mean, who's to know, right? I mean, they have coming up. They have some more Star Wars shows, right? They have the Kenobi
Yes,
solo series.
Their new the new Star Wars and Marvel shows that are coming. But
Like some of the Marvel shows I don't know much about, right? Like I think there's some Scarlet Witch one, there's the Winter Soldier one, right? Something like that.
yeah, WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter
I
Soldier.
I personally would not watch those. I mean,
I'll watch them. I have Disney Plus. Why
yeah.
not? I'm bored.
I mean, yeah, you have it, but like I wouldn't. I don't.
Yeah, I see. I know. Like,
I wouldn't get Disney Plus to watch them. You know.
yeah, that's your opinion, of course.
That is my opinion. Thank you.
Yeah, but no, Disney Plus I feel lacks a lot in content.
So what are some other options out there, Nadim?
Well, the next big one would be Amazon. Is it Amazon?
This one is also kind of like a
Prime.
bit of a hit or miss,
Yeah,
right?
Amazon
Amazon Prime, yeah, yeah. Like we both have Amazon Prime. Like
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I used it.
Amazon Prime is also lacking greatly in content. The movies.
Yeah, it's really like a random assortment of stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like
no.
there's a bunch of smaller like B-list movies, things like that, some older
It
movies.
feels
some
like
random...
just a place for B-list movies. Like I've yet to find
It
any
really
good
is,
A-list
yeah.
movies that I want to watch on Amazon.
There's some random animes, I think, and stuff like that. The only good one was The Boys. That was a good.
The
that was a
Boys
good
is
show.
an excellent show. That is.
That was a really good show.
Yeah, and The Boys and Jack Ryan and I guess American Gods. Jack Ryan's alright. American Gods I got bored of.
American Gods is okay. That's another review thing. It's a weird show. Oh, tune in next time.
Yeah, just like Amazon has a lot of fewer content,
Yeah, yeah.
but it is
So,
it is trying
Amazon-
to create some interesting original content, like
Yes, like the Lord of the
the
Rings
Lord
show,
of the
right?
Rings show, which we've heard rarely anything
Nothing.
out
Like
of.
I honestly had no idea that was happening until you told me that one day that it's happening.
So the Lord of the Rings show.
They haven't done anything to hype that up or anything. I have no idea like
I
timeline for that.
they've like
I don't know if it's even still happening. Like
they've teased it, but and like they have like a Twitter account set up for it, and like they put up like a picture of like a map, but like other than that, like haven't heard a lot from it.
it's been pretty quiet, right? So how much is Amazon?
It's $13 a month.
$13 a month, yes. And the reason why we have it, which is somewhat good of Amazon, is since we're students, it bundles in a package that comes with Amazon Prime, so like the faster shipping and everything.
Yeah, so
Amazon Music and then the Amazon TV shows, all for like $5 a month, right?
Yeah, so like it does. So there, that is a bonus of it. It's not just the
That
streaming
is a
service.
bonus.
If it comes
Yeah.
with faster delivery and like everything you said.
Yeah, I mean, like if you look on that side, it's kind of like a added bonus, right? Like if you want to watch it, you can. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But you get faster shipping.
Exactly.
I'd say it's really worth it if you're a student though, because it's $5, right?
Is it $5? I thought it was 13.
It's $5. No, it's $5 a month for students.
Oh, for students.
Yes, that's what I said. It's really worth for students.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for students. So yeah, but like as we said,
Students,
it's lacking a lot in lacks a lot in content. But hopefully, up in the future, some stuff.
Again,
might come out.
we'll give an overall rating at the very end.
Yeah.
but for now, let's list some points. All right. What's next on the list? Hulu.
Hulu. That's mostly TV
Hulu.
shows.
Yes.
It's
Hulu's been around for a while, right? I think they started off.
they've been there.
I remember Hulu.
I-
It was like right after Netflix or something like that. They were like, not right after, but it was the next thing that came up after.
Yeah, they're pretty old in the game.
Yeah. But again, mainly TV shows, right? I think it's like a replacement for cable. That's what we described it as.
Yeah, that's it does come up with a lot of TV shows. They partner up with a lot of other services. So they have like a bunch of TV shows on there, which is good. So
Yeah, like live TV, sitcoms, animated shows, stuff like that.
yeah, I think even Game of Thrones was on there last I checked. I don't know.
Oh, was it?
Uh,
Oh yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, they did
that's
they
what I
did
saw
that.
when I was scrolling through it. I don't know, but like yeah, no, Hulu
Maybe.
is movie wise not that impressive.
I didn't really see that many. I didn't see any original stuff that they were doing.
They do have to have original content, but like not worth.
Is
Not worth.
Is it just shows and stuff?
Yeah, it's mostly.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and like you were saying, they do partner up with other streaming services. Like they have partnered with ESPN and Disney Plus. There's a package deal, right?
Yeah,
How
the
much is that?
bundle
That's $5.
for all three. I think Hulu alone is $6 a month, but I don't know how.
Oh, Hulu alone. I think the package was about 12 or 13. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
So there's that added bonus, I guess. If you, I guess there's a bonus Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu. That's for
and
like a
Hulu.
family,
So like,
family
yeah, that's kind of all your
oriented
bases, right? Like the Disney Plus for
kids.
somewhat limited movies, ESPN for your sports, and then Hulu for TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's not a lot to talk about for Hulu. What's next year? HBO Max?
Hasn't come out yet. It is the next big thing, I guess, in the streaming service world. Uh, so with HBO Max, like when I was looking through like the original content they were going to release, a lot of DC shows, which was kind of surprising.
Yeah, because they had their own. We also talked. We had their own
Yeah, DC
DC
had their own
universe,
streaming service, but
right?
I guess
DC.
now
What
they're
was it
just
called?
like because that definitely failed. So like I think they're moving.
Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
so I think
They
they're.
had some nice. They had some good stuff on there. Like, I watched Doom Patrol. It was I.
Oh, I haven't seen any of the DCs. I
Yeah, you
gave
haven't
up
seen any of
after
that.
Arrow.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not even. I don't even know what that is anymore.
Well, it's over at least.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, but like yeah,
Yeah,
no,
HBO Max. A lot of DC shows. That's I guess their marketing is somewhat of a replacement for the DC streaming service. Like Doom Patrol, like I mentioned, is on there now, right?
yeah. So
Is going to be on there. Yeah.
yeah, so like yeah, no, HBX has a bunch of. It's more adult oriented.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
guessing because it is HBO. I'm guessing all the HBO shows is gonna be featured on there as well.
Yeah, like probably some documentaries, HBO documentaries too, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, maybe the John Oliver show. Probably that'll be on there.
Well, yeah. I'm guessing because yeah, it is HBO.
I'm guessing, yeah, yeah. And like over here, you said they're gonna have the Boondocks there, Looney Tunes, and then an Aquaman animated show.
Yeah, no, yeah. So like they're making new like they're recreating the Boondocks, which was like a pretty funny show back in the day. And yeah,
Yeah, you said live action, right?
Boondocks. No, Boondocks is animated.
No, no. But like, are they recreating it live action? Or
No,
is it
they're remaking animated
Oh, they're remaking. Oh, okay.
reboot, I guess. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, they're rebooting it.
There you go.
And yeah, like
Okay.
and like a bunch of like Adult Swim stuff's moving there as well. I think Rick and Morty's going there.
You mentioned what you mentioned like Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah, Rick and Morty. They said is going to be on HBO Max. I think they also acquired the rights to South Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like that's also going to be streaming on there.
Mm.
But HBO Max is expensive.
How much is it?
I think we checked. It was $15 a month.
Oh yeah, so that's probably the most expensive one so far,
Definitely.
aside from. Oh no, actually Netflix is still.
Well, yeah, but that's Netflix Premium.
That is true, yes. But I mean, if they honestly released HBO Max, if they released it at Game of Thrones peak, it probably would have
Oh yeah, but
probably would have been a bit more worth it, right?
now Game of Thrones is in the gutter.
Yeah, season 8.
We don't talk about that. Not even on this show.
That's for another.
Not even on this show will we talk about the shit
No,
show.
no, no.
that was.
Maybe it's content. It's content.
But yeah, no. So HBO Max.
So yeah, mainly maybe adult oriented, like animated, some live action stuff.
Yeah, so definitely for like the older generation.
Hmm.
What's next? Yes.
Looks like Apple TV Plus. Not really sure what's going on in this one, you know?
Yeah, they released it. Was it last year?
I honestly could not tell you. Maybe?
Honestly, I hate Apple already as is, but like this streaming service is
It
probably
really doesn't make sense. Like the only time it ever comes up is when they're, for me at least, is when they're trying to market the morning show to me, and I just don't even see the appeal in that whatsoever.
yeah, like it is not worth just to watch. Like the morning show is the biggest one that they tout, but like even that is not even worth watching, paying to watch.
What even is that about? Is it about
It's not even a comedy.
person
I
making
think
a
it's
show?
a drama. It's like a
it's a drama?
It's about a morning show. Like you know those like Good Morning America.
Yeah, so
and-
it's not even them. It's not even watching a morning show. It's watching people make a morning show.
Yeah, but it's not even a comedy. I think I think it's drama.
Yeah, it's watching morning shows is bad enough. Like you really need to see how
Yeah.
it's made.
Yeah, so
Anyway, it's a bit off topic, but yeah. So it really just looks like that. I think they're making a bit more original movies and TV, right?
but none of it so far has caught my eye whatsoever.
Yeah, like the stuff they have on there, I didn't.
It's not.
It seems like it's only original movies and TV, right? Did you see any
I haven't checked.
like theater
actually.
releases or anything on there? I didn't see anything when I was scrolling through it.
I didn't. No, I would never give
I
them
think,
a click.
yeah. I mean, we could be wrong, but from what we saw, at least maybe there was very limited amount, but like the majority of what we saw when we were scrubbing through was just ones that they were planning on making or have already released.
But either way, Apple. I don't recommend Apple TV whatsoever.
Yeah, it's
Waste of money.
yeah, how much is it?
It's pretty cheap. I think it's the cheapest one. I think it's $5 a month.
$5 a month? Okay.
But like, it's cheap. But like, even it's too expensive.
Even then,
Even then, it's too expensive.
Yeah, $5 a month a year. That's what, $60?
Yeah, I'm not spending $60 on nothing.
Nah. To watch the morning show? Nah.
No, I'm good.
Nah. You gotta binge that. You know, just keep watching. Put it on loop.
Of course.
Morning show?
I love the morning
course.
show. God damn.
Oh, I watch it every morning
Fuck off.
and at night. I wake up to the morning show. Actually, you know,
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
I can't wake up unless the morning show is playing.
Yep.
I get chills, like literal chills.
Day's over.
Yeah, my day is ruined.
Yeah, not even worth getting up at that point.
Really, why would I just go back to sleep without the morning show? Like, is
God,
it even the morning if the morning show isn't playing?
That is a philosophical question.
It is. This is
All right, what's next, boy?
for it. I can't say this name. Kiwi?
Weeby, I think it is.
Kwabai?
Kobai. Kobai. No, I think it's Queeby.
Yeah, I'll say Kwabai. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, that's for your. It's an app on your phone, streaming.
Yeah,
app
this
on your
was
phone.
an interesting one because you the way we came across it was you said you kept getting ads about it.
I
I
kept
honestly had
getting
never heard
ads.
about it.
Yeah, no, I kept getting ads about Queeby and like a bunch
But
of.
like when we
shows.
looked into it, like we were surprised on what it was because we weren't expecting it at all. We were just expecting a.
It's definitely unique
Another-
in the streaming service.
It is unique as a way to describe it. Yes.
So yeah,
So like
you go ahead.
what I said was it's like high production Vine.
High production. They're short. So like the TV shows are basically told in shorter chunks. So like I think each episode is like around 10 minutes,
Yes.
and like each season is around the time of a movie. So it's kind of like short form movies.
Is a season, but like if it's a. Oh, I guess it would. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
200 minutes or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so this like we mentioned before, it's only available on your phone,
Yeah.
right? And it's in these short chunks and like their argument behind this was just that people are busy, right? They want something quick, they want something that they can watch anywhere, so they decided to make quick like high level production short shows that are only watchable on your phone that you can just like you're on the train, you pull out, you watch a 10-minute episode, and then you're done, right?
I guess.
That's their argument behind it.
Yeah. I mean, if people want that,
I mean,
I personally
If
would
they
not.
want that, I personally I hate watching stuff on my like not videos, but I hate watching like movies and stuff on my phone. You know,
Yeah. Phone is. Yeah. No, I don't really watch stuff on my phone.
it's too small for me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
prefer to just
understand.
sit down. But again, that's me. You know, if people want this, I guess it's an option for
Yeah.
them.
It's definitely unique.
So
and,
it definitely is. It is definitely unique. It stands out from all the other ones. So
yeah. I think
so
it's
pricing
$5.
wise,
$5
yeah,
with
$5
ads,
with
$8 without ads.
yes, which is
All right.
interesting.
Yeah, I would. I don't
I
think.
don't
I
know.
think they just do $5 without ads. I think the whole.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Extra
agree with
$5.
that because I mean it's like shorter things that you're marketing, right?
Yeah.
It's you're limiting the amount of people that can use it. It's only limited because you're like it's only limited to phones, right?
Yeah. So like I don't.
And then like $5, but you still have ads.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
Also, how does that work with their whole strategy of making content quick, right?
Yeah.
Because if you want to make it quick, you still have to sit through the ads. That's a waste of time.
Exactly.
That kind of defeats that purpose.
Like at best, maybe make it free like Spotify, but like you have to watch a shit ton of ads. So just like hit through a 10
Yeah,
minute
I would
episode.
say it should be like the 5 or like it should be the free with ads.
Yeah.
Like even if the paid one you want to do $8, that's fine. But I don't think
Whole like
$5
$5 with
with
ads
ads.
is dumb.
that doesn't seem worth it
Not
for
at
me
all.
at least. So those seem like the list that we have right now as of 2020. So they all seem to have different pros and cons, right? Different situations that you would use them in.
So yeah, which is the best?
So
The moment
first off,
everyone's been waiting for.
Exactly, our prime opinion, right? Our very sought after opinion, right?
Yeah.
For this opinion, you can pay $5 with ads or
$5
$8
with
without
ads.
ads. You know,
Speaking of ads, we'd like to thank our
Yeah.
sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow. I keep seeing their ads.
Hate
They're
Rage
branching out too. They're making like legit animations and stuff. Whatever.
So
Off topic, but
another video, another video.
another video. This is sponsored by Rage Channel. But so I guess we'll start backwards. Let's like get rid of some stuff, right?
Okay, so obviously worst Apple TV. Don't bother.
Yes, get that out of here.
That don't bother.
Like it's reasoning behind it. Okay, yes, it is cheap, but they don't seem to have many other shows aside from their original,
It
and
is-
their originals don't seem appealing at all.
Yeah, no, Apple TV get that. Don't
Right.
don't bother paying for that.
So I don't think currently as it is you should bother with that. What's another one that we can get rid of?
Second last, I'd put as Quibi.
Quibi?
The short. I mean, it might be interesting to some people, but like the short form stuff, especially and $5 with ads, no, not worth.
Yeah, I think that that's pricing is definitely a bit ridiculous. Like it doesn't really make sense.
No.
The short form movies, it's an interesting concept, but like it's a very niche
Yeah, I
demographic, right?
yeah, I don't really like.
Like unless they get some really big things in there, I don't know how they'll.
I mean, I've looked through their
successfully.
catalog of like the stuff they've put out right now, and like it's aight. Honestly, it's aight.
It's like as it is. I don't think it's really worth it.
If you're into the kind of stuff like yeah,
Maybe take a look. It's Quibi,
Quibi,
Quibi, right? But
Quibi.
it's personally not something that we would look into.
Yeah, that's not our. It's again, this is only our opinion. But like, if you
So-
if it sounds interesting to you, definitely go give it a look.
Yeah. So for the next one, this one it's a bit of a, for me at least, it's a bit of like a, it's uncertain conditions, right? So for me, I think Amazon would be next if you have certain conditions, right? So
Yeah, Amazon's like, it does
it's
come
like
with
if you,
the Prime, Amazon Prime, which is like pretty cool. And if you're a student, like definitely $5 a month for all that is great. But like, content wise, all their movies suck. I've yet to find out. I've yet
Content-wise.
to watch a movie on Amazon.
like there are some like weird movies that I might like sit down with some friends and watch, just like for jokes or something. But
Even the TV shows, not the original TV shows,
Yeah.
they're like the
They
TV
do have
shows they get
Gladiator
from
on
other
there.
stuff. Also, see them
But yeah,
like
they-
B-list TV shows.
yeah, but they have Gladiator on there. Did you see that? I don't know if they still do.
The
They-
movie?
Yeah, Gladiator.
That's also on Netflix.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's on Amazon as well. But yeah, if you're not going to use like Amazon Prime faster shipping, there really, and if you're not a student, there really isn't much reason
Yeah.
to get Amazon as it is. It really seems like they don't really know what they want to do with it yet, aside from The Boys.
The Boys
Like,
is the
they
only
haven't
good
really-
thing on there right
They
now.
have just a mixed
Like,
bag of movies.
There have
They-
other stuff on there. I like Jack Ryan. It's all right, but like not enough to pay. For
Yeah,
it.
it just doesn't, unless they have like a set path that they want to go through and like devote time to it.
Yeah, like it seems like
just-
Amazon's all over the place. Like I know Jeff
Like,
Bezos
it-
was like, "Get me a new Game of Thrones," and that's why they're doing Lord of the Rings. But like, they don't seem focused enough on it.
They don't seem focused. Yeah, it really is like how we view it. It just seems like something that they feel like it's like a tacked on added feature.
Doesn't it also come with
Like,
Twitch
yeah.
Prime?
Oh, it does. It does actually come with Twitch Prime. That's the thing. Okay, if you watch Twitch, then
If you're a simp, then
yeah, if you're I gotta donate to all those Twitch streamers,
of course.
But yeah, as it is, like it just seems like something like you go to Burger King, you order burger and fries. They ask you if you want to make it a combo, and they tag on a drink. Amazon Movies is the drink, right? It's just something that's tagged on to something that you might use.
Yeah.
So as it is now, we wouldn't.
Yeah, no, don't. I wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Unless you're a student.
Unless you're a student or you use the faster shipping.
Yeah.
Next off, I would definitely say is Disney Plus. Right?
Actually, no. We'll leave Disney Plus for
No.
later. HBO Max.
No.
That's the next thing I'd get rid of.
Really?
Yeah, HBO Max does not.
You would get
Yeah, I would get rid of HBO Max.
really? That's interesting because I would honestly prefer HBO Max
Well,
over.
here,
Disney
listen.
Plus.
My HBO Max is much more adult oriented, and like the stuff they're making for it, like I know like a bunch of DC stuff, but like it's like the uninteresting side of DC for me.
So you're saying like maybe if they develop DC stuff a bit more, you might look into it.
Yeah, if they develop like cooler stuff. Like right now, like the TV show, like what is it? One's like Superhero High, and the other one's like Justice League Dark. I don't really care about any of those.
That is true. Like, okay, to be fair, I wouldn't watch either HBO Max or Disney Plus, but like I was
I would
thinking
put
maybe
HBO
more
Max,
HBO.
especially since it's also really expensive,
You're right, it is $15 a month. That is, I didn't even consider
and
that.
like the
Like,
content so far, like maybe if you're like
yeah, I guess
a big HBO
maybe.
fan and like you like stuff off of HBO, but like
Yeah, I think it really is just like bad timing for HBO Max. Like, um, they missed the Game of Thrones hype, right?
yeah, no,
They,
now it's just
I mean,
shit.
like Rick and Morty hype. I don't know if there really is much hype,
Yeah,
at least
especially
for
since with
me,
like
for
Rick and
that
Morty,
show.
it's not exclusive HBO Max. It's just
Yeah,
streaming
and
on
especially like
there.
the season's so short, it's kind of and it's almost over, right?
Yeah, no, don't unless like
Yeah,
you
it
want to
doesn't.
like watch Rick and Morty all day every day.
Yeah, you're a devoted fan.
Pickle Rick's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
It's-
But yeah, no, HBO Max would be my next. Like I would not pay
yeah.
HBO
Okay, you know
Max.
what? I'll redact. I think you convinced me. Yeah, it's just the pricing wise, just it doesn't seem worth it yet, just with the stuff they have.
All right, for me next would be Hulu. But like then again, we could like put Hulu and Disney Plus together because they do come bundled if you want to pay that extra.
I honestly think like again, I wouldn't watch anything on Hulu, but like if you were someone who really liked cable and has a family, I don't think Hulu on its own would be worth it, maybe, but I definitely think the bundle is
Yes. So
worth
if
it.
you're like, here's what. Yeah. If you're, this is my recommendation. If you're like a family, you're adults, two partners, husband, husband, wife, and you have like kids, and your kids are annoying, and you want to like watch TV, and like obviously cable nowadays it's pretty shit. So probably the best thing for you to do is get the Disney Plus Hulu ESPN bundle. ESPN if you like sports, that's on there. Hulu, you want to watch some TV with your wife before going or husband or going before going to bed. You can watch Hulu, and there's even stuff on Disney Plus for you if you want it. And Disney Plus is definitely the best for your kids. There's a bunch of TV shows on there from like Disney Channel, and the original content is a bit lacking, but they will definitely be working a lot on it. That's a guarantee with Disney.
Okay, I'll change my answer. Okay, so because I just realized Hulu's base price is $6, which is kind of not bad. Like if you really enjoyed watching cable, like the TV shows on their sitcoms, dramas, stuff like that, I think Hulu might be worth it for you, right? Just as a replacement for cable.
Yeah,
If that's like if you're a single person or couple, if you have a family
get the
and you
bundle.
want to replace cable, I think the bundle is definitely worth it. Like you actually were saying, with the shows would appeal to the older people. ESPN sports again appealing to the older people, and then Disney Plus that would create like kind of family moments, right, for the kids,
Yeah,
and then like movie nights or stuff. So I think what they did there is pretty smart how they're marketing it because it's again only $13 compared to cable. That's really reasonable and is basically giving you the same stuff as cable.
yeah. So like definitely family wise, get the bundle.
Because like a lot of these things, like the reason why they don't pick up is like why what they're missing is ESPN, like the sports side, which this bundle would really provide along with everything else. So it is really like the closest you can get to a direct cable replacement.
Yeah, it's the best you got. Best offer there is, but it's
hmm
not the king of streaming services. Yes,
No, it is not. It is not the king.
even
It's
though
it's more like it's more like a replacement of a streaming service.
yeah, but like
Like replacement for cable than streaming. I'm surprised that you said this before Disney Plus because I would honestly rank Disney Plus lower than this.
you know what? I'd put Disney Plus above it because that I love Star Wars and Marvel's. You might not like Marvel as much, but like I think it's all right. But like I don't know, Disney Plus is it's lacking a lot in content, especially because they're sitting on a bunch of stuff from Fox, which is a shame because 20th Century Fox does have a lot of they made a lot of good movies. But no, like Disney Plus is all right. It's cheap, I guess $7 a month. And if you're like a
hmm
Disney stan, then like go
I
ahead.
guess, yeah. I just like I was considering like okay, definitely I think the bundle is above Disney Plus, right?
The
Because
bundle, yeah. Just like
yeah, the bundle would yeah. My reasoning was just like Hulu kind of really appeals. I felt like to maybe more of an audience, but you're right. Like I guess for especially the younger people, Disney Plus
Disney Plus is definitely.
kind of appeals. I mean, they're both around the same price bracket, right? I feel like they just appeal to different ages. So maybe they're like at somewhat of a tie.
Yeah, so like the bundle definitely. Especially
Bundle definitely is above both of
how
them.
much is the
I
bundle
think that's
again?
it's six, $13 a month.
Yeah, so like yeah, definitely. That's even cheaper than the Disney Premium. I mean Netflix
Oh yeah,
Premium, Netflix Premium,
Netflix Premium. Yeah, yeah.
which is like the
So I
other
think
family bundle.
so.
Okay,
Like
not
so,
bundle,
what I
but
find interesting right now is we've been taking stuff off the list, and we're saying that Netflix isn't key, but we still haven't taken that off the list.
these are not. Well, I mean, we're not like, taking them off the list. We're like ranking them. So like this is our
We're
ranking
ranking
from
them, yeah.
bottom
But
to
so
top.
where would you?
Netflix.
Is it still at the top?
Okay, yeah, Netflix is still at the top. It
You
has.
still think it's at the
I
top?
still think it's at the top. It has its
Okay.
problems, especially nowadays. It's losing a lot of content, but content-wise, it still is king. And the
I guess.
original content, you'll never find better original content than on Netflix.
That is true. They do really do. I would say that their cheapest plan is right now King, but comparative to like a big family, if you're looking at a big family,
So
which you would need to get the $16 plan,
Yeah.
that Hulu bundle is definitely
Hulu Disney Plus
coming
bundle
there.
is better, would be better. So like
is
family,
definitely better.
So if you're like a single person, probably Netflix is better. But if you're a family, yeah, sure, Netflix does have a lot of stuff for kids, but you definitely want the premium bundle because then you won't be able to all watch at the same time.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
So it's
And and you're also limited to amount of accounts, right?
yeah. So like the best if you're a family, get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle. But if
Yeah,
you're
like
single,
because
get
especially because
Netflix.
it's cheaper than the Netflix premium plan.
Yes.
And it's also basically three different streaming services into one, covering all your bases. That's for every like age group, you know?
Yeah, so like, like Netflix does cover every age group, but again, it's more expensive for
Yeah,
if
it's
you
just
wanna
these
run a
these
family.
like these. It's just like what I meant by that is just like there are three different streaming services in that bundle, and each streaming service kind of covers a different demographic, right?
Yeah,
So each of that does it well, you know?
you're sounding like a robot to me.
Oh my, I'm just that corporate robot
Okay,
just
that's
spewing
good.
out.
Yeah, your mic was weirding out of there for a bit.
Oh, okay, my bad. But yeah, I guess end of the day, it seems like Netflix cheaper option is still king,
Yeah, that's
but it definitely needs to improve more of its collection because that
they are losing.
for families, yeah, for families especially, that Hulu bundle is a lot more worth it.
Yeah. Uh. Oh yeah. Also, we forgot to mention with Disney Plus, like original content wise, they are releasing episodes weekly. So if you want to binge watch like original content as well, don't expect Disney Plus to do that for you.
Oh yeah, that is true. That's one thing Netflix has that I like.
The
I hate
binge
the
watch
weekly
is
release, man.
the binge watch is Netflix's thing. Disney Plus is
That is true. I really hate that weekly release. It's just like,
yeah.
don't do this.
Like okay, weekly release has its pros and cons. Like it definitely worked in their favor for The Mandalorian. Like every week's like, oh my god, I
It's-
want
it's-
more of The Mandalorian. But like for stuff
But,
like
like,
the
if-
Clone Wars, like I would have binged the Clone Wars. I don't want to wait every week for it. I love it, but
It really is just like it's just stretching out the demand for it, you know?
yeah, like for The Mandalorian, it worked well for them. But like for their other shows, maybe not so much.
It's just trying to keep people to keep their subscriptions longer.
Yeah, but like
Because they know as soon as the Mandalorian's done, people would cancel, which they did. But
most
they
likely.
kept it on for, but they kept it on for more than 1 month. That's what they wanted.
Yeah, so like they got squeezed a bit more money
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
people.
All right. So end of the day, yes. So overall message: Netflix, if you're an individual or maybe a couple, Netflix.
Or
is
if you can
better for you.
afford more, if you're like rich, and if you can
yeah.
afford.
But I think either way, like if it's an honest recommendation for a family, the Hulu, ESPN,
Disney
and Disney
Plus.
Plus bundle is much
Is family
more
wise
much more affordable and like just better in general, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So that looks like all the time we have.
Thank
now.
you. Thank you,
So,
one
thank you.
person, or
One person.
thanks, Mom, for listening.
Future us for listening.
Future us. Thanks, editor, which is us, or you. Most you.
It's probably me.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next week.